afternoon, viewers. This is Bhavna Vijayan for Redspot News. Headlines. Congress JMM alliance ahead in Jharkhand polls. Counting is underway in 81 constituencies. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani wins second presidential term in preliminary vote. Rival Abdullah has alleged that fraud took place in counting. Congress to hold dharna against Citizenship Act and NRC at Redspot today. Rahul Gandhi to participate. News in detail. Counting is underway for the 81 seats of the Phase 5 of the Jharkhand Assembly elections. In the neck-and-neck fight, the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha and Congress alliance is ahead of the ruling BJP right now. Now my colleague Rinju is joining with us. Rinju, we thought it is very early to predict the winner, but is it possible for the JMM Congress alliance to emerge victorious?
Yes, Bhavna, though the exit polls do not always get it right. However, 3 exit polls have predicted victory for Congress, JMM Rashtriya Janata Dal Alliance. This time, the election victory is very much crucial for the BJP party as they have lost to Congress in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan last year. Right now, Bhavna, Chief Minister Raghubir Das is leading by 1,107 votes from Jamshedpur East seat. Meanwhile, in Dumka, Hemant Soren is trailing behind Minister Lois by more than 8,000 votes, even as he maintains a lead in Barhat, Jharkhand. Meanwhile, the Election Commission has updated trends for all 81 seats of the Jharkhand poll, and it suggests that the Congress JMM RJD alliance is leading on 41 seats, while BJP on 28 and the AJSU on 5. In Sili, AJSU Chief Sudesh Mahato now leading by 4,000 votes. Meanwhile, JVMP Chief Babulal Maranti leading from Tanwar seat by 5,980 votes. Bhavna, these are some of the current updates.
Afghan President Ashraf Ghani won a second term with 50.6% vote in the preliminary counting. His opponent, Dr. Abdullah comes second with 39.52% of votes. The Independent Election Commission announced the preliminary result on Sunday. Over 1.8 million people cast their votes in the election. After a 3-month delay of the September vote due to protest and dispute over claims of fraud, the Independent Election Commission on Sunday announced that Ashraf Ghani has secured 50.6 votes in the preliminary counting of presidential election. The Independent Election Commission said the total voter turnout was more than 1.8 million. Ashraf Ghani welcomed the result and said the country was on the right path towards prosperity and development. Dr. Abdullah, who serves as country's chief executive, has reacted to the outcome by saying that fraudulence has took place in favor of Ghani's state builder team during the counting. He secured a vote percentage of 39.52. With 9.7 million registered voters, according to the Independent Election Commission, turnout was at a record low for an Afghan presidential election. Abdullah's side objected to the recount and called it an attempt to add more votes in favor of Ghani. However, the Independent Election Commission dismissed those allegations. News Desk, Redspot News. Congress to hold protest against the Citizenship Act and the NRC at Redspot. Former Congress President Rahul Gandhi and party's General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi are likely to participate in the Satyagraha Dharna. Protests are still going on across the nation over the Citizenship Act. The sit-in protest is in support of the students. Also, protests will be held at Chennai, UP and Assam Bhavan in Delhi. Earlier on Sunday, Mr. Gandhi attacked Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah by accusing them of destroying the future of students. Through his tweet, Mr. Gandhi urged students not to allow India to be destroyed by hatred. He also blamed the government for not listening to the people's voice. Pakistan government denies Maryam Nawaz permission to travel abroad. Her request was to visit her father Nawaz Sharif, who is currently under treatment in London. The Imran Khan government denies Maryam Nawaz's application to remove her name from the no-fly list. The subcommittee headed by Law Minister Farooq Naseem rejected her plea. Maryam is currently free on bail in the Chaudhry Sugar Mill case in which she is a suspect. Headlines once again. Congress JMM alliance ahead in Jharkhand polls. Counting is underway in 81 constituencies. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani wins second presidential term in preliminary vote. Rival Abdullah has alleged that fraud took place in counting. Congress to hold dharna against Citizenship Act and NRC at Redspot today. Rahul Gandhi to participate. With that, it's a wrap from me on this edition of Redspot News. Thanks for watching.
You are watching Redspot News.